What's going on, good people? James Logan, founder, CEO, and head coach of Higher Level Coaching. Yesterday, we spoke about how you can prepare for an interview. Today, we're going to talk about how you conduct yourself during an interview. During the interview, you want to consider a few things. One, you want to consider what kind of questions you might be asked, how you respond to those questions, and understand that you have 20 seconds to 2 minutes to respond to an interview question. Anything shorter than 20 seconds is too short. Anything longer than 2 minutes is too long. If you're on the phone, you want to shorten that by about 15 to 20 seconds. Now, during the interview, you also want to make sure that you turn this into a conversation, a discussion. So, as research suggests that if you share 50% of the speaking time with the interviewer or interviewers, you're more likely to get the job. If it's lopsided one way or the other, then you're less likely to get the job. So make sure you make it a conversation, a discussion, less of an interview. You don't have to wait to be bogged down to this last minute or 2 minutes of 10 minutes of question and answer at the end of the interview. You can engage with them and ask their opinion, right? Stop them and say, hey, you know what? I had a question about that while we're on the topic. That's how you make it more of an interview, and people hire people they like. Understand that they're asking three questions when they interview you. They can ask a bunch of different questions, and they might range in any 1 hour interview, maybe range 10 or 12 questions. But they're really trying to get down to three things: will you like the job? Can you do the job? And will we like you? So let's start with, can you do the job? They might ask you, hey, tell me about a time when. Behavioral question. If you're asked to ask the behavioral question about how you're going to perform or your experience doing X, Y, and Z, they're trying to ask, can you do the job? If you are asked about what kind of environment you like to work in, or what are your 5 or 10 year or long-term goals, they're really trying to get down to the bottom of, will you like this job or not? Will they like the environment? Will you like the people? And then lastly, which really probably most importantly if you're being interviewed, is will we like you? Are you a good fit? So a big part of being in an interview is being sociable. I always like to say, look, if you walk out of an interview and make sure that they like you when you walk out of there, make sure that they feel like you could be more of a friend when you walk out of there, you're more likely to get the job. Employers nowadays, they hire character and teach skill. So understand, even if you lack the skill or the education or the experience, if you showcase that character, if you showcase that preparedness, if you showcase that you're a savvy job seeker in 2016, you're more likely to get the opportunity than not. So stay tuned, and we're going to talk about how we can interact after the interview with a thank you and following up when you applied or after you interviewed. So stay tuned.